You may eat fruits and vegetables every day, but did you know that it might have looked different in the past? This is because scientists have cultivated some of the fruits and vegetables. If you want to see the results in the past, look no further. This is Oasis Top 10, and just so you know, my voice might sound a little bit lighter than how I actually am. I'm old enough for YouTube. Number 10. Peaches. Peaches back in the time were a lot smaller than now. They started in China 4000 BC. The skin resembled a very waxy surface, which now we are lucky that it is a lot bigger and juicier. An old peach would be the size of a cherry nowadays. At 9, interesting enough, it's corn. Back in the day, you had to farm for the Tesentes, which is the small thing on the left. It's what was early evolution of the corn, and on the right you can see it's more modern. You could find the Tesente in this Mexican grass, but the only thing is that you would have to hit it with a hard object over and over because it's cased in a shell. This also speculated that it had a bad taste like a raw potato. And just a fun fact, you can't digest corn. And now for number 8, which is tomatoes. We have been shaping the taste of tomatoes for our liking for thousands of years. There was 2 different stages of the early tomato. The first one, which was wild and was never cultivated, was sometimes the colors of purple and yellow. It's said that the first cultivated tomatoes were small and golden, giving it the name golden apple. This slowly evolved into the cherry tomato we all know. And as people cultivated it more, it became a bigger tomato. However, these changes might have not all been for the best. Over the years, the tomato has lost a lot of its genes to make it taste good. From saying this, you might notice that the tomato will not change in the future. And just a quick question. Do you think a tomato is a fruit or vegetable? Comment down below what you think. And make sure to stay for number 1 because it will literally blow your mind. Number 7. Eggplants. Eggplants come in a lot of different colors. There's white, black, purple, and blue. Did you know that the name comes from an eggplant because it looks like an egg while it's growing? The old eggplants used to have a very bitter aftertaste, so they evolved it in places like China to become more tastier. Through selective breeding, we have come to the eggplant that we have today. Number 6, avocados. Avocados are a fruit and they may be very tasty to some people, but did you know that it was very smaller and it could fit in the palm of your hand easily? The pit was very big, so you have to collect 10 of these avocados to get the same size of avocado that we have today. And the flesh that it had, yeah, it tasted really bad because it had a gritty, rough texture. This YouTube video is about how fruits and vegetables got better in taste, but did you know it isn't like this for strawberries? Number 6, strawberries. The wild strawberry tasted a lot better than the new one that we have now. Not to mention that it's full of pesticides. The small seeds you see are fruits with seeds inside, which can be very unhealthy. Anyway, the flavor was a lot better, but it was also a lot smaller. Would you think that the strawberry we have today is better or worse than the strawberry we have now or in the past? Cucumbers. If I showed you this picture, I bet you would not think it was a cucumber. Yet it is. The old cucumber can be toxic, and if you eat it, there's a chance you could die. These cucumbers usually have 4 seeds inside of them and are not good to eat. In this picture, you can see how gross it looks, and I'm glad that they cultivated these cucumbers, or else we would be stuck with these pokey things. This next one isn't that special because it's just a carrot. Number 3. Here's a picture. All that really changed was the look and the flavor. There we go. Watermelon. First recorded harvest of this fruit was in Egypt 5,000 years ago. As you can see, it looked a lot different and the flavor was very different too. It tasted very bitter and was only a fraction of the size we have today. Sometimes it was only 50 millimeters big. Crazy, right? And before I reveal number 1, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe because it helps me a lot and it's free. Number 1, bananas. The wild banana is quite different than the yellow snack we have today. Originally, they were stuck in hard, filled with huge seeds. Because of these seeds, the food wasn't edible. That's why most assume that these wild fruits were cooked and then eaten. Otherwise, humans would not have started cultivating it. It's believed that the first bananas were farmed 10,000 years ago in the region that is now Papua New Guinea. The bananas that we have today are a hybrid of 2 wild banana types, Musa acuminata and Musa bulbulsiana, which eventually developed into the bright yellow banana which has a peelable cover. Now the banana has smaller seeds, more nutrients, and tastes better. However, it's said that this fruit needs to evolve, otherwise it might go extinct. This is because there's not enough genetic diversity. This increases chances of infections and diseases that will destroy the banana industry. Hopefully scientists will find a solution before it comes to that. Thanks for watching. This is Oasis Top 10. Goodbye.